we're going to calculate urban heat island. So we've got 3 resources that we use. This is the instruction sheet. We need to follow through those instructions. Secondly, we have this spreadsheet, and it has temperature that we've entered. We're going to be using this column, UHI template. And thirdly, we're using ArcGIS Online. Just to start off with, you need to make a copy of this by downloading it as comma-separated values. And it'll just download the tab that you're looking at, and it'll end up looking like this. Okay. Now, open up your map. Let's click on map. Something called My Map will appear. You're going to add in the layer from files, which is the CSV, which has got your temperature information on it. So open that up, import it. There's Hong Kong. It's got counts and amounts and size. You see to scroll down. This is an important thing to look at. Change it to counts and amounts and color and select. Okay, we're good. Just change that randomly. And then click done. At this point, it's just worth saving. Okay, like that. Add a tag. I'm just going to call it CIS. Save it. Okay. And then the next thing we need to do is to add in the frame in which we're going to describe these various points. So we're going to go to add in, search for layers, change this my content to ArcGIS Online, search for layers, Hong Kong 18 districts, and search for that. There's 2 versions of this, one from 2020, one from 2017. Yeah. And then you just click on plus. Okay. And you can close that. Now we want to edit that. Change to English name just for fun. Go down to single symbol, select, click again, options. You're going to change the symbols. The fill is now going to be this here, which is no color. The outline doesn't matter so much, but you can put black in. Okay. Now that's transparent. And you can click on OK down here. And done. Okay, so now we have both of the layers that we need to work with. Right, next. This symbol here, which is called Analyze, you can click on that. You're going to analyze patterns. You're going to interpolate points down here. This is where you're getting information from. You're going to change this to temperature ground. Then don't worry about that stuff there. You want to call it something. So I'm going to call it UHI temp. We can't call it the same between us. You have to come up with a new name for everybody. Save the results where that's going to go. Click on options. Clip output to Hong Kong 18 districts. Okay, now one thing I think is worth doing here is just reducing the number of classes. So I think I might go for 6. Choose point layer. And when you're ready, you can run that analysis. It's just working away there. Okay, good. So that's just taken the best part of a minute for that analysis to run, but it's just popped up, and now we have information that shows temperature differences between different parts of Hong Kong, the darker temperature being warmer, the lighter temperature being cooler, and you can demonstrate that in the legend. These are the ranges in here that we can look at. They got kind of weird colors, and here's the temperature for the dots. What I suggest you do is just go into content, and you can hide that 18 districts. Don't need to look at that anymore. And that way it doesn't appear in your legend. If you click on the pencil up here, you can change the name of this, which has the what you're looking at, which is UHI, and where, which is Hong Kong SAR, and the when, which is 8 October 2020. So that can be the name of your map. Save it. One thing that you just might want to do is if you go into the ... on the side, you can create some labels. And just change that to maybe the minimum value. It gives you a temperature range for those locations, depending on what you want to do, or this is the maximum value within those areas. Don't know if that's useful or not, but it might be something that you want to think about. If you want to do that, just click on OK and save down there. I don't think I'll do it. Cancel. So if you've done that, it's just a matter of adding the rest of the bolts. So you have a scale down here that you can use. You can need to add your north point. The source is something you've created yourself if you've gone through this process, and you're pretty much under control. Then you can just take it as a screenshot. So Command Control Shift 4. Grab a copy of that. Done.